Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacciana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we have a group of 3 vintage unmarked aluminum block petrol lighters that I have used and tinkered with to varying degrees for, the one on the left I think I've had for at least 2 years, maybe 3. The one on the right I've had over a year, and the one there in the center, you probably remember that video from just a few weeks ago. But anyway, they are all working, all spark, all have wicks that will hold a flame. They just don't seem to do so very reliably. And so whereas when I list lighters for sale individually, I list them as you just need to fuel them and they're ready to go. These lighters will be listed with the caveat that they just don't light very reliably. They work, just not very reliable. So maybe we'll call it a aluminum block project lot, something like that. Anyway, we're going to take a look at them here, and hopefully you'll take a look at them on eBay and see what you think over there. They all show varying degrees of surface wear, scratches, scuffs, dings, corrosion. Not sure what the word would be. Tarnish for the aluminum. This one has striations down here to grip and also on the snuffer. The snuffer has a catch from time to time, and I started to oil it the other day, and it keeps working past it, so I just haven't done it. So far as I can tell, it just looks like that pin is driven through there. So unless you can maybe use an easy out of some sort, or somebody knows a method that I don't know to get that out, I think some oil is about all you're going to be able to do. The wick, I can't remember whether I re-wicked this one. This lighter I've had for, probably 2.5, 3 years. I used it, had it in my pocket for a long time, and it lit pretty well. I just liked it. And then every time I would go to make a video to sell it, it just wouldn't light very well. So I just sort of gotten tired of it, tired of messing with it. I did just fuel these lighters a minute ago, so I don't know, they may all have vapor lock. When it does light, it's got a good flame there the way the wick is cut. Plenty of flame to light whatever you are combusting. This lighter I've had for a little over a year, maybe a year and a half. Bought with a group of others. I'm trying to remember what else was in there. This was in the same group. It may not have been the exact same group, but same seller, same day as the Nika lighter, which so far as I can tell is probably, or maybe I should say perhaps, the rarest lighter that I have owned. There just aren't very many of them out there. There was also a World War II Black Crackle Zippo in there. I can't remember whether it was 3-barrel or 4-barrel, but that was the 3rd or 4th of those that I'd owned. It's a really good group of lighters. So that's how I'm going to be selling these off, is in a group like that. This lighter also has the little short, or disc type roller I should say. Should have gone ahead and lit this one. That's still the original wick in there. And it is singeing some. That weird oversized snuffer isn't real conducive to that kind of wick. It would probably be better to have a Zippo copper woven type wick in there. Just a suggestion, maybe, if whoever buys it. I don't know what your philosophy is on wicks and lighters, but I definitely think that that lighter could benefit from having the structure of a copper woven stiff wick. Pretty cool looking design. I really like that one and the way that that hangs over. It's a little bit of a overstatement of an embellishment to me, but still really cool. And then back to this with the disc type roller, as I was saying. I think this was probably something that was sold in airports or a souvenir type lighter after World War II. Talked about that in the individual video for this lighter. This lighter has just never lit reliably enough. There was one weekend there where I kept it in my pocket or kept it with me, and it seemed to be doing pretty well, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and make a video and sell that one. And then the next time I pulled it out, or maybe I went to make the video, and it still just, maybe was lighting 2 out of every 5 times. I just couldn't have any confidence in it. And some of them may be better off to be held upright rather than at an angle. I don't know. Doesn't seem to make much difference with this one. So there you go. 3 working lighters that just don't work very well, that you will see appear on the current eBay listings page of the website soon, here within the next day or 2. These 3 aluminum block lighters up front, and I'll be going ahead and embedding this video into that listing so that whoever buys these lighters can have the opportunity to see what kind of condition they're in. I said at the beginning that they were unmarked. I don't see any markings on any of them. Really cool the way that was chiseled or cut out, ground out, however they did it. And this one is the more industrial looking of the 3, the less finished. Just looks like a piece of bar metal that you'd see in a machine shop there. Look like they did anything but cut it. Then it does look like it had some advertising or something there at some point. Really interesting old lighter. Until next time.